Home is a sound, the kettle before it sings, the floorboard by the hallway, the radiator settling, the key inside the lock, rain moving through the drain, the neighbor's television behind the bedroom wall again. A spoon against a coffee cup, a coat placed on a chair, the low and ordinary proof that someone has been there. I search for a home in distant rooms and roads without a name. I thought it had to look like something I had lost along the way. Home is a sound I carry without knowing, not a street, not a room, not a place I had been going. A low and steady rhythm under everything I found. After all the doors I entered, home became a sound. Home is a sound soft enough to miss. The body knows before the mind when it has returned to it. I heard it in the last bus, breathing at the curb, in the fan above the mattress, in the pause between two words. I heard it in the laundromat, the washing turning slow, in a motel ice machine beside a road I did not know. I heard it in the train tracks, in the static late at night, in the city after rainfall, in the window holding light. I thought I had been wandering because nothing felt complete, but every quiet sound I trusted had been traveling with me. Home is a sound I carry without knowing, not a street, not a room, not a place I had been going. A low and steady rhythm under everything I found. After all the doors I entered, home became a sound. Home is a sound soft enough to miss. The body knows before the mind when it has returned to it. The rooms where love had ended, rooms where silence filled the walls, rooms where morning reached the curtains and I could not rise at all. There were streets that kept your shadow, chairs that held the shape you left, objects I mistook for proof that I had nothing else. But the room tone kept on breathing, the pipes continued on, the whole world held its small refrain long after you were gone. Maybe home is not where nothing ever leaves. Maybe home is where the body finally learns to breathe. Maybe home is not a person promising to remain. Maybe it is knowing you can lose and live again. A door closes behind me, the lock turns once, then still. The kettle starts its trembling, rain gathers on the sill. No choir rises through the ceiling, no voice announces what I found. Only one familiar silence, holding every little sigh. One key, the sound. Home is a sound I carry without knowing. Not a street, not a room, not a place I had been going. A low and steady rhythm under everything I found. After all the doors I entered, became a sound. Home is a sound, soft and perfect flow. It does not ask for answers. It does not need to know. Every road grows silent. Every distant light goes down. I close the door behind me and recognize the sound. Static on the radio between two late night songs. A voice begins to surface, then the highway pulls it gone. Red towers blink beyond the fields. The moves it slow and thin. The signal fades to silver noise and slowly gathers in. I used to turn the dial fast, afraid of empty air. Tonight I leave the noise alone and keep my breathing there. Not every broken frequency is asking to be healed. Some things only pass through us to prove that we can feel. Static on the radio, say nothing, say it slow. Not every fading frequency needs somewhere else to go. There is music in the missing rhythm in the space. Static on the radio, blur the edges of this place. I do not and the engine settling in. Then one small station enters from a town I've never seen. A woman sings a language I cannot understand. Still the ache inside of ours feels familiar in my chest. I do not need the meaning to know when something rests. Low hum, long road, no map, I know. Thin moon, cold glass, one song, moving past. Static on the radio, stay with me between. You are not an empty signal, you are everything unseen. There is music in the distance, comfort in the fade. Static on the radio, soften what I could not say. I do not need a perfect ending or a voice to lead me home. Static on the radio, teach me how to drive alone. The station disappears, the road keeps opening. Far behind me, the old song loses signal. The city forgets slowly, your name stays on the bell. The cafe keeps the corner table where we used to sit till 12. A chalk mark on the pavement survives another rain. The world does not erase us, it rearranges what remains. A taxi crosses empty lanes, the traffic signal hums. The windows hold the evening after everyone has gone. I thought the streets would lose you if I stayed away enough, but memory lives in places that were never built for us. The city forgets slowly, brick by brick and sign by sign. The shop becomes another shop, the street outlives the light. I waited for the skyline to remove you from my view. The city kept on changing, eventually I did too. The city forgets slowly, so do I, and that is fine. Not every road must disappear to stop feeling like it's yours. They painted over the cinema where we hid from summer heat. The red doors turned to silver, a pharmacy took its place. The river benches facing a new construction wall. The willow that leaned above it is no longer there at all. I stand beside the railing where your hand once covered mine. The water does not recognize us, it keeps carrying the light. I thought every place remembered the exact shape of our days, but cities hold a million lives, they do not choose which ones to save. The city forgets slowly, brick by brick and sign by sign. A shop becomes another shop, a street forget slowly, so do I, and that is fine. Not every road must disappear to stop feeling like it's yours. The bookstore on the avenue is now a place for clothes. A mirror stands where poetry once gathered on the shelves. I see myself inside it under brighter, colder light. For 1 second I look older, for 1 second I look right. A woman opens the glass door, a bell rings overhead. I leave without buying anything and continue down the street. No demolition happens in a single cloud of dust. Even ruins take their time, becoming ordinary ground. A wall stays up for months after the rooms have disappeared. A staircase leads to nowhere, a window frames the air. Then one morning scaffolding comes, the bricks are carried away. People cross the empty space without knowing what once stood there. Maybe that is how the heart heals, not by turning clean and new, but by building other rooms around the ones it once knew. Old street, new sign, one life, outliving time, cold glass, river light, your shadow leaving mine. The city forgets slowly, brick by brick and sign by sign. The cafe changed its tables, the river changed its light. I waited for the skyline to remove you from my view. The city kept on changing, eventually I did too. The city forgets slowly, I no longer need it fast. A road can keep its history without taking me back. The city forgets slowly, so do I, and that is fine. Not every road must disappear to stop feeling like it's yours. The traffic light turns green, I cross the old intersection. Behind me, the city keeps becoming something else. The hospital corridor ends in a vending machine. Its buttons shine like tiny doors to places no one needs. A paper sign says out of order over chocolate, tea and gum. Still the light keeps glowing for anyone who cannot run. The floor reflects a pale blue ring, the clock reads 4:13. Somewhere beyond the double doors, a metal car begins to sing. I have counted every ceiling, tile, every crack, every chair. machine halo, blue around the floor. Nothing comes when I press the number, but I press it once more. Maybe hope is not believing. Something waits behind the glass. Maybe hope is standing quietly until the long night passes. Vending machine halo, stay where I can see. You cannot change what happens next, but you can sit here next to me. A nurse walks by with tired eyes and shoes that make no sound. She carries morning in a paper cup before it comes around. A man asleep beneath his coat wakes when the elevator rings. He checks his phone and closes it without reading anything. I watch my own reflection between the rows of cans. For once I do not recognize the face behind my hands. Not lost, not found, just awake beneath the light. A body can keep breathing without solving every night. Vending machine halo, blue around the floor. Nothing comes when I press the number, but I press it once more. Maybe hope is not believing. Something waits behind the glass. Maybe hope is standing quietly until the long night passes. Vending machine halo, stay where I can see. You cannot change what happens next, but you can sit here next to me. The machine begins to tremble, then returns to its low hum. A plastic bottle shifts inside, but does not fully come. I almost laugh at how familiar that unfinished motion feels. Something trying to fall forward, something caught between the wheels. No sign from above, no voice in the wire, only blue across the linoleum, and one exhausted heart. Then the double doors swing open. Someone says my name. The hallway does not answer, but the light remains the same. Blue floor, white walls, one breath, no call. Cold hands, thin dawn, still here, still on. Vending machine halo, blue beneath the dawn. You could not give me what I came for, but your little light stayed on. Maybe hope is not an answer, not a promise, not a sign. Maybe hope is simply staying until the dark releases time. Vending machine halo, fade beneath the day. I leave the hallway slowly, but I carry some of your light away. The machine keeps humming. The windows turn from black to gray. For the first time all night, I know morning is on its way. Your coat stayed hanging 3 days after you left. One shoulder bent inward, the other holding its breath. A receipt in the pocket, train time and name. Nothing worth keeping, nothing quite the same. The hallway light trembled whenever the elevator moved. I listened for your footsteps, though I already knew. I thought goodbye would enter like thunder through the glass. Instead it crossed the room so quietly, I let it pass. Quiet things we leave behind, never asked to be remembered. A cup, a key, a faded line, a room returning to December. I thought goodbye would sound like thunder, doors and broken glass. It sounded like the refrigerator turning off half-assed. I moved the chair closer to where the sunlight fell. The floor showed a pale mark where your suitcase used to dwell. I washed every window but kept one fingerprint, not because I needed you, but because it proved we had been. Your coffee jar stood empty, the calendar stayed wrong. I crossed out all the future dates but left the weekends on. The walls did not accuse me, the mirror did not choose. A home can hold an ending without knowing who to lose. Quiet things we leave behind, never asked to be remembered. A cup, a key, a faded line, a room returning to December. I thought goodbye would sound like thunder, doors and broken glass. It sounded like the refrigerator turning off fast. Some endings make no entrance, they settle into dust. They wait beneath the furniture until the room adjusts. Some memories lose their color without becoming untrue. They stop asking to be carried and become part of the view. I took your coat down slowly, the hooks swung once then stayed. For the first time the empty space did not feel like a mistake. Quiet things we leave behind, change their shape with every season. A cup, a key, a faded line, no longer need a reason. I thought goodbye would break the silence and leave nothing standing tall. It sounded like a winter coat being lifted from the wall. Quiet things we leave behind do not vanish altogether. They soften into ordinary life and lose their hold forever. balcony faces a brick wall 3 meters from the rail. No mountains in the distance, no boats with silver sails. Only laundry from the next floor, a cracked ceramic pot, and sunlight for 11 minutes in the same uneven spot. I bring one chair outside before the shadow reaches noon. The city breeze between the buildings like a half-remembered tune. For years I thought a better life was somewhere I could see, beyond the roofs, beyond the traffic, far away from me. Balcony without a view, you still give the sky a doorway. I cannot see the whole world, but I can feel the air change. A small one lifts the curtain, a pigeon crosses blue. Balcony without a view, there's still a way through. No ocean on the horizon, no sunset made for two. Still the light finds this small corner, still the morning reaches through. I grow basil in a coffee tin, it leans toward what it finds. No one taught the leaves to measure how much light would be enough. The neighbor plays old records every Sunday afternoon. I never learned his language, but I know when the chorus comes. A child laughs behind the wall, a spoon falls somewhere below. The building holds 1,000 lives I will never fully know. Maybe beauty is not distance, maybe it is learning how to notice what keeps opening inside the place you are right now. Balcony without a view, you still give the sky a doorway. I cannot see the whole world, but I can feel the air change. A small one lifts the curtain, a pigeon crosses blue. Balcony without a view, there is still a way through. No ocean on the horizon, no sunset made for two. Still the light finds this small corner, still the morning reaches through. Last year I kept a suitcase beneath the bed half packed. I thought leaving was the only way to take my own life back. I studied distant photographs, white beaches, open roads, and missed the basil growing in the rusted coffee tin. One evening rain came sideways and covered half the floor. I stood beneath the narrow roof and did not wish for more. The brick wall turned a deeper red, the leaves released their scent. For one brief minute, every place I wanted to be was where I stood. One chair, one wall, a patch of sun, not white at all. Warm wind, green leaves, a little room to breathe. Balcony without a view, keep your narrow piece of day. I have spent too long believing beauty must be far away. A small one lifts the curtain, the evening balcony door open and let the evening in. Warm rain on concrete, darkening the street. Summer holds its breath while the thunder starts to speak. I stand beneath an awning with strangers from the block. Water gathers by the curb and climbs around our shoes. A bus exhales beside us, then disappears in grey. For one brief second, the whole city smells awake. No one knows each other, still we make a little room. Shoulders move together when the rain begins to bloom. Warm rain on concrete, steam beneath the light. Everything looks softer without becoming right. The heat leaves through the pavement, the dust becomes a river. Warm rain on concrete, nothing stays one thing forever. No promise in the weather, no answer in the street. Still the world reflects a shade that was not there before. A woman lifts her sandals and steps into the road. A child sends paper boats through water by the store. One catches near the gutter, one turns beneath a tire. One keeps moving down the block until it leaves our sight. A man beside the doorway holds his jacket overhead. He laughs when rain runs through it and gives it to a stranger instead. For a moment, every person belongs beneath the same sky. No one asked where we came from. No one asked why we stopped. Warm rain on concrete, steam beneath the light. Everything looks softer without becoming right. The heat leaves through the pavement, the dust becomes a river. Warm rain on concrete, nothing stays one thing forever. No promise in the weather, no answer in the street. Still the world reflects a shade that was not there before. I used to fear the weather because it changed every plan. I thought control meant keeping every dry thing in my hands. But rain crosses every border, fills the cracks beneath the stone. It does not ask permission before making something move. The traffic lights turn brighter inside the flooded lane. Red becomes a trembling line, green breaks apart in waves. I thought change would feel like breaking glass doors, a final sound. Sometimes change is warm rain entering thirsty ground. Sometimes it is one stranger moving closer so you fit. Sometimes it is a paper boat surviving where it shouldn't. The storm begins to soften street, bare feet, one cloud moving east, wet hands, red light, new world for one night. Warm rain on concrete, steaming beneath the light. Everything looks softer without pretending to be right. The heat leaves through the pavement, the dust becomes a river. Warm rain on concrete, nothing stays one thing forever. No promise in the weather, no answer in the street. Still the world reflects a life that was not there before. Warm rain on concrete, fall until the air turns clear. I do not need to stop the storm to know that I am here. The awning empties slowly, the last paper boat turns the corner. Behind the clouds, the evening begins again. A light left on in the house across the street. Every other window dark, one square of amber heat. I wonder who is waiting, who forgot to turn it off, who is reading at the table, who is trying not to stop. The curtains move behind it, a shadow crosses once, then nothing but the yellow light remains above the road. I do not know their story, they do not know my name. Still the street feels less abandoned because the light remains. A light left on can change the whole block. One small sign of someone still awake beneath the dark. No promise in the window, no message meant for me. Still, a light left on makes the night less empty. A light left on, soft against the blue. Sometimes what saves a stranger was never meant to. I reach my own front doorway and pause before the key. For months I entered darkness, 'cause darkness felt like me. I knew the shape of every chair, the corner of the bed. I crossed the room without a lamp and carried night instead. The silence had become familiar, almost gentle in its way. It never asked me questions, it never asked me to stay awake. But comfort is not always kindness, sometimes it only hides. A room can keep us from the world by keeping out the light. A light left on can change the whole block. One small sign of someone still awake beneath the I leave my fingerprints there. The switch resists a little, then the room becomes warm. The books return to color, my coat regains its form. Outside the pavement glistens, a cyclist passes by. For one brief second they look up toward my window light. Perhaps we keep a light, not only for ourselves. Perhaps a stranger needs it from somewhere else. Perhaps the person walking beneath the winter rain needs one quiet square of gold to cross the street again. No rescue and no answer, no hand reaching through the glass. Only proof that somewhere the darkness does not last. I look across the road once more, the other light goes out. For the first time my own window is the brightest on the block. One lamp, one room, gold light cutting through. No call, no sign. Still awake, still a light left on can change the whole block. One small sign of someone still awake beneath the dark. No promise in the window, no message meant for me. Still a light left on makes the night less empty. A light left on, smaller against the blue. Sometimes what saves a stranger was never meant to. A light left on, warm beside the rain. I leave mine by the window until morning comes again. The street becomes quiet, the corner lamp stays warm. Somewhere below, someone looks up. The room feels different, though nothing has been moved. Same books on the table, same crack across the roof. The plant leans toward the window, the clock remains too fast. Only I have changed position in relation to the past. The chair still faces sideways, the lamp still tilts its head. The hallway keeps the silence that once followed me to bed. I kept waiting for the outside to confirm that I had changed. A new address, a different view, some proof I could explain. The room feels different, maybe I do too. The walls have not announces its arrival. Sometimes you notice afterward that breathing has become natural. Sometimes you hear an old name and nothing in you falls. Sometimes you enter your own home without preparing for the dark. The room did not release me, it never held me down. I had filled each quiet corner with the shape of what was gone. Now the corners hold the shadows, the floor holds only light. The walls return to being walls. The night returns tonight. Same chair, same floor, same key inside the door. New breath, soft view, same room, different you. The room feels different. Maybe I do too. The walls have not forgiven me. They never needed to. Nothing here has disappeared. Nothing had to move. The room feels different because I no longer look for you. The room feels different. The silence has grown wide. The past is still around me, but I no longer live inside. The room feels different. The clock is still too fast. The plan still leans toward light. I close the door behind me and leave the room feeling alive. Dust in the projector light drifts above the empty seats. An old film plays without its sound, flickering through broken scenes. A woman turns beneath the rain. A man removes his hat. Their mouths form words no speaker in the building can bring back. The velvet curtains hold their color only where the light can reach. The rest is faded into brown along the edges of the screen. Dust in the projector light. Every particle appears only when it crosses what was hidden in the dark. Maybe I was never empty. Maybe I was hard to see. Dust in the projector light make a shape of me. I do not need to shine forever. I only need one honest beam. Dust in the projector light, show me what the dark has kept unseen. The reel shakes at the corner. The white line cuts the frame. The story keeps on moving, though the actors have no names. A doorway opens in the picture. No one walks inside. For 7 silent seconds, only curtains move with light. I used to think being unnoticed meant there was nothing there. Now 1,000 silver bodies turn slowly in the air. Dust in the projector light. Every particle appears only when it crosses what was hidden in the dark. Maybe I was never empty. missing light. The caretaker moves down the aisle, checking every row. His flashlight finds forgotten coins and wrappers from long ago. He does not look toward the screen. He has watched the ending twice. Still he leaves the projector running for the dust to cross the light. I stay until the credits fade and every name has passed. The final song grows thinner, then the screen turns white at last. Nothing lasts inside the picture. Every face becomes a frame. Every moment burns for seconds, then releases its own name. But light remembers how to travel through the damage and the grain. It crosses every broken image without asking it to change. Maybe healing is not becoming someone brighter than before. Maybe it is standing where the light can find you once more. White screen, quiet room, old light cutting through. No crowd, no applause, still here, still enough. Dust in the projector light turns slowly in the beam. What looked like empty air was full of things unseen. Maybe I was never missing. Maybe I was waiting there. Dust in the projector light, teach me how to take up air. I do not need to shine forever. I do not need the perfect scene. One true light across the darkness is enough to make me seen. The projector stops turning, the room returns to black for a moment. Silver dust remains inside my eyes. Plastic flowers in June stand outside the diner door, red beneath the sunlight, never needing water anymore. Someone tied a yellow ribbon to the handle of the gate. It is faded, almost colorless, but no one takes it away. The afternoon lies heavy on the metal chairs and glass. A fire moves round the sugar jar. 3 slow cars go past. I used to wanna love like that, untouched by wind or weather, bright enough to fool the eye, unchanged enough to last forever. Plastic flowers in June, beautiful beyond belief, made to look alive. daisies lean unevenly and spill across the base. One stem is nearly broken, one petal touches down. The water holds a little dirt, the glass wears a cloudy crown. She trims the ends with kitchen shears and turns the weakest bloom. For one brief moment, every table seems to make it room. Nothing living stays composed, nothing breathing keeps its pose. The smallest wind can change a field, the softest hand can break a road. Plastic flowers in June, beautiful beyond belief, made to look alive without the trouble of the leaves. I once wanted love like that, unchanging, clean and sure. Now I choose the living garden, even knowing it won't endure. Plastic flowers in June, you never bend or bruise, but nothing that can never fade can teach me how to lose. By evening, one white daisy has fallen to the floor, its petals fold beneath the chair. No one notices anymore. I pick it up and hold it between my finger and my thumb. Its center still smells faintly green, though half its color has gone. Outside, the plastic roses remain perfectly arranged. They have survived the heat all day because they cannot change. Perfection never breathes, it only keeps its pose. It never leans toward morning, it never closes when it grows cold. Give me something temporary with a season in its bones, something brave enough to open without knowing what comes after. Give me color that can soften hands that tremble when they stay. A love that does not promise forever, but is honest for the day. I no longer need protection from every possible end. The heart was never made of plastic, it was made to bloom and bend. Warm glass, falling white, one flower, ending right, red leaves that never move, one life I choose. Plastic flowers in June, keep your everlasting red. I will take the fragile bloom that knows the summer ends. I no longer wanna love too perfect to be true. Give me roots, give me weather, give me something I can lose. Plastic flowers in June, you remain while seasons move, but the daisy on the dining floor was more alive than you. The waitress changes the water, the evening cools the glass outside. The plastic flowers stay perfect inside. The living ones lean toward the light. Window seat, no destination. Afternoon across the glass, Fields unfold in muted green. Telephone poles pass. I bought the cheapest ticket to the ending of the line. No one knows that I am leaving. No one needs to know why. My bag rests on the empty seat. My coat becomes a wall. The station shrinks behind me until it is nothing at all. I have spent too many seasons waiting for my thoughts to change. Today I let the landscape move them out of place. Window seat, no destination. Let the distance do its work. Every mile loosens something I was carrying in words. I am not escaping. I am giving space a chance. Window seat, no destination. Watch the landscape change my mind. No promise at the next stop. No answer down the line. Still the world keeps opening, one window at a time. A station with no platform roof, a bicycle, a dog. A woman waves at someone through the evening fog. For 1 second I imagine the wave belongs to me. Then the train begins to move and I let it simply be. A river follows beside a silver underneath the rain. It does not keep the bridges, it keeps moving. All the same. Not every passing kindness has to turn into a sign. Some moments only touch us and continue down the line. Window seat, no destination. Let the distance do its work. Every mile loosens something I was carrying in words. I am not escaping. I am giving space a chance. Window seat, no destination. Watch the landscape change my mind. No promise at the next stop. No answer down the line. Still the world keeps opening, one window at a time. Across the aisle a student sleeps with music in her ears. A notebook holds a drawing of a house among the trees. The conductor checks my ticket and asks where I will leave. I point toward the printed final stop. He nods and lets me be. Outside the daylight softens. The fields turn blue and gray. I think of all the places I stayed after I should have changed. Not every road requires a reason at the start. Sometimes motion finds the question hidden underneath the heart. I thought I needed certainty before I could begin. A map, a room, a waiting hand, some proof that I would fit. But no one here expects me. No pass waits at the gate. The freedom is not knowing what the next town has to say. The train enters a tunnel. My reflection fills the pain for several seconds. All I see is someone without a name. Then daylight breaks around me. My face returns to view. Nothing about it looks transformed. Still, it feels more true. Long track, soft rain, one life, changing lanes. No plan, no sign, just distance, making time. Window seat, no destination. I let the distance do its work. Every mile releases something prepare to open. I lift my bag before the train becomes still. An empty train to somewhere waits beneath the town. Every silver carriage holds the station upside down. The doors release a warning. I step inside alone. A map above the window shows more places than I know. The lights along the platform slide backward through the glass. My face appears between them, then breaks apart as they pass. I brought no heavy suitcase, only what I could not say. The tunnel takes the signal, the dark begins to move. Empty train to somewhere, take the tunnel slow. I have spent enough time standing where I already know. No destination matters more than leaving this old frame. Empty train to somewhere, I can learn another name. Every station opens like a question in the wall. I do not need the answer to keep moving through them all. At Central, one man enters with a bicycle and flowers. He stands beside the doorway for 7 quiet minutes. The paper around the roses is darkened by the rain. He holds them like an apology. Is practiced on the train at River Street. He leaves again without once looking back. The doors close around a shadow. The tunnel turns to black. I wonder who will get them and let the question fate. Not every beautiful thing needs to arrive my way. Empty train to somewhere, take the tunnel slow. I have spent enough time standing where I already know. No destination matters more than leaving this old frame. Empty train to somewhere, I can learn another name. Every station opens like a question in the wall. I do not need the answer to keep moving through them all. A woman sleeps across from me, her head against the pane. Her paperback lies open on a chapter without a name. The train rocks through the darkness. Her hand keeps holding page, as if the body knows to stay. When the mind is gone away, the speaker names a station I have never heard before. Something in me leans toward it before the train reaches the door. The dark outside the window holds my face between the lights. For half a second I become a stranger passing by. No history across my shoulders, no promise left to keep. Only one reflection moving under step outside at all. The doors remain open, the platform fills with light. I rise before the warning and step into the morning. After the pharmacy closes, the green cross keeps blinking on. No one stands behind the counter. Every customer is gone. The shutters cover half the window. The automatic door stays still. Your mouse arrive in restless circles, drawn toward the artificial sun. One keeps striking at the glass, falling, rising, trying again. I know that kind of devotion. I once mistook it for love. There was a time I called it courage to remain where I was never held. I kept returning to the brightness and ignored what it revealed. After the pharmacy closes, the light keeps doing its job. It shines without an audience. It asks for nothing back. I have mistaken brightness for a place where I belong. Tonight I watch it from a distance and keep walking on. After the pharmacy closes, the street becomes dark and blue. Not every light that finds my eyes is meant to lead me through. The taxi slows beside the curb. The driver lifts one hand. I shake my head and turn away. The rain begins again. A newspaper rolls past my feet. Yesterday across the page, a headline bends beneath the water until the ink begins to fade. Across the road, a bedroom window switches from yellow light to black. The city closes one small door and does not ask to get it back. I used to fear the darkness that arrived when you withdrew. Now my eyes have learned to notice all the shapes the dark can hold. After the pharmacy closes, the light keeps doing its job. It shines without an audience. It asks for nothing back. I have mistaken brightness for a place where I belong. Tonight I watch it from a distance and keep walking on. After the pharmacy closes, the street becomes dark and blue. Not every light that finds my eyes is meant to lead me through. One moth lands beside the doorway, wings trembling on the stone. For a moment it stops fighting what it cannot make its own. The green cross blinks above it once, twice, and disappears. In the sudden dark, the moth becomes a body, not a need. I stand there long enough to hear the rain enter the drain, long enough to feel the know me more. After the pharmacy closes, the green cross fades from view. The street becomes much darker, but my eyes adjust soon. I no longer call the distance something I must overcome. Some lights are only beautiful because we do not touch them. After the pharmacy closes, I leave the corner behind. Nothing follows but the rain and the rhythm of my stride. The moth lives from the pavement. The sun remains dark at the next intersection. Morning begins somewhere far away. Moving on was not a doorway, not a highway out of town. It was taking down your photograph and leaving the nail in the wall. It was sleeping on the other side, buying different kinds of tea, learning which small habits had been yours and which belonged to me. The mirror kept the same reflection, the hallway kept its light. Nothing looked completely different, but I stopped checking every night. I waited for a clean break, a moment I could name. Instead the days moved quietly and changed me without asking. This is the shape of moving on, uneven, quiet, slow. A room becoming unfamiliar, a name I say less often. No finish line, no final song. No day the past is gone, only life growing around it. The shape of moving on, not empty, not untouched, not free from what went wrong. Just wider than the memory, the shape of moving on. It was hearing our old favorite in the grocery store at noon. My hand reaching for the volume, then choosing not to move. It was passing by a neighborhood without rehearsing what I'd say. The traffic lights stayed red too long, still I did not turn your way. It was finding an old sweater at the bottom of a drawer, wearing it because I liked it, not because you did before. No thunder crossed the ceiling, no voice announced the change. I only noticed afterward that breathing felt less strange. This is the shape of moving on, uneven, quiet, slow. A room becoming unfamiliar, a name I say less often. No finish line, no final song. No day the past is gone, only life growing around it. The shape of moving on, not empty, and not turning them away. Not promising forever, only staying for the day. They asked about the scar above, the silence in my voice. I told the truth without making the past my only choice. We walked beside the river, the evening settled blue. For once a beautiful moment did not have to lead to you. Grief does not get smaller, the world becomes more wide. New streets appear around it, new rooms grow on each side. The memory keeps its outline, but the borders lose their hold. What once filled the whole horizon becomes one story that I know. I thought healing meant forgetting every detail of your face. Now I know I can remember without returning to that place. No victory, no defeat, only ground beneath my feet. No perfect ending, no final proof, only space becoming room. This is the shape of moving on, not straight, not clean, not wrong. A life with space around the ache and somewhere to belong. No finish line, no final song, no day, the past is gone. Only morning finding windows that were closed for far too long. This is the shape of moving on, still tender, still alive. Not losing what once mattered, but no longer living inside it. Not empty, not untouched, not free from what went wrong. Just wider than the memory, the shape of moving on. The photograph is in a drawer, the nail remains in the wall. Morning reaches the empty frame, I let it. Snow gathers on the shopping carts beside the empty store. White lines disappear beneath what fell the night before. My car is the only engine breathing in the lot. I came here for a reason, now I've forgotten what. A plastic bag moves slowly across the frozen ground. For 1 second it looks living, then the wind lays it back down. The radio clock keeps blinking, a time that isn't right. I do not reach to fix it, nothing needs to match tonight. the bus stop without looking left or right. I watch across the parking lot, leaving one thin trail. The snow begins to cover it before she reaches the rail. I thought every path behind us had to stay visible, but some roads become more honest when no one can follow them. Parking lot in winter, wide enough to lose a thought. Every space is open. I still don't know where to stop. The world looks less divided when the lines are covered white. Parking lot in winter, teach me how to leave things undefined. No one coming through the snowfall, no headlights turning in. I can't stop waiting for a door that never had to open. I was not waiting for someone, I was waiting to become the kind of person who could sit here and not need anyone to come. I kept rehearsing old arrivals, your coat, your tired face, the way you used to find my car in every crowded place. But tonight there is no crowd, no promise in the snow, only one cold empty lot and somewhere else to go. I placed both hands upon the wheel, the leather holds the cold. For once the future does not need to look like what I know. White ground, black sky, one breath, no sign. Cold glass, low heat, my hands steady. Parking lot in winter, every painted border gone. I start the car before the snow can turn the night to dawn. The world no longer needs a light to tell me where I stand. Parking lot in winter, I can't leave without a plan. No one coming through the snowfall, no headlights turning in. I am done mistaken, waiting for the place where life begins. The tires cross the hidden lines, the store disappears behind me. By morning, the snow will cover where I was. A small fire in the kitchen, blue beneath the pan. Butter melts in yellow circles, morning finds my hands. I cut an apple badly, one side falls too thin. The radio says traffic, the rain begins again. The kettle shakes before it sings, the window gathers steam. For once I let the morning be smaller than I dreamed. I am not rebuilding everything, I am not starting new. was eating felt too loud. Days I left the curtains closed and slept beneath the clouds. Today the bread is burning, the smoke alarm complains. I wave a towel beneath it and start laughing in the rain. The sound surprises me so deeply. Stop and lean against the sink. I had forgotten laughter could arrive before I think. Nothing here is graceful, nothing here is planned. Still the spoon is warm and the cup fits in my hand. Small fire in the kitchen, keep the cold outside. I'm not fixing all my life. I'm only making breakfast. One plate, one chair, one window turning bright. Small fire in the kitchen, hold me in this life. No promise in the flame, no message in the heat. Still something in me answers when I place the food to eat. Recovery is not a doorway opening all at once. It is water reaching boiling. It is choosing not to run. It is finding one clean fork beneath the dishes in the rack. It is tasting something simple and feeling hunger coming back. The rain softens on the rooftop, a car door shuts below. The whole world keeps on moving without needing me to know. I sit beside the window with the burnt edge of the bread. The room is not transformed, still I am here inside it. Blue flame, warm plate, one breath, no weight, thin rain, soft chair, my hand still here. Small fire in the kitchen, keep the morning near. I'm not becoming fearless, I am simply staying here. One plate, one chair, one window full of light. Small fire in the kitchen, hold me in this life. No promise in the flame, no answer in the heat. Still I finish what I made and leave nothing on the plate. The burner clicks to silence, the rain moves down the glass. I wash the cup slowly and leave it there to dry. Slow bloom underground, no sunlight on your face. Roots move through the darkness without asking for a name. Above the field looks empty, winter holds the ground. Below a quiet architecture built builds itself without a sound. The frost keeps every surface hard enough to seem asleep. Still something soft is traveling where the cold cannot reach. I thought nothing was happening because nothing could be seen. I called the silence failure, I called the stillness grief. Slow bloom underground, take the time you take. Not every new beginning needs the morning to awake. Some growth happens hidden, some strength begins below. Slow bloom underground, you are living before you show. No witness, no announcement, no bright and sudden sound. Still a whole new world is forming, slowly underground. Slowly underground. For months I kept the curtains closed and counted every day. I measured all my progress by the things that stayed the same. The same cup by the bedside, the same coat on the chair, the same unanswered question moving circles through the air. I did not feel courageous, I did not feel renewed. I only kept on breathing when there was nothing else to do. The body keeps its seasons, the heart keeps its own clock. What looks like standing still, maybe breaking through the rock. Slow bloom underground, take the time you take. Not every new beginning needs the morning to awake. Some growth happens hidden, some strength begins below. Slow bloom underground, you are living before you show. No witness, no announcement, no bright and sudden sound. Still a whole new world is forming, slowly underground. Slowly underground. Then one green edge appeared beside the garden stone, small enough to overlook, strong enough to stand alone. It did not ask the winter whether it was safe to rise. It entered through a narrow crack and turned itself toward light. I knelt beside the garden with cold dirt on my hands. For once I did not need to know how much the small thing planned. Maybe healing is not becoming someone brighter than before. Maybe it is making room beneath a tightly closed door. Maybe hope does not arrive with music, bells or flame. Maybe it is one green line that does not know its name. I thought I had been empty, I thought I had been done, but something kept on growing far away from every sun. No applause beneath the surface, no one counting every inch, only roots around the stone, learning where the earth life was forming slowly underground, slowly underground. Slow bloom underground, rise only when you choose. You do not owe the daylight proof of what you live through. Midnight in the basement, three machines awake. A sock behind the radiator, a button near the drain. I pour the blue detergent to the line beneath the cap. The pipes begin to knock in somewhere deep behind the wall. A fluorescent tube keeps blinking above the folding chair. The room smells warm and chemical, like rain that never reaches air. I came down with a basket and the weight of one more day. The water starts to gather, nothing asks me to explain. Laundry at midnight, round and round it goes. All the weight I wore today loosens in the clothes. No miracle, no warning, no voice from up above. Just soap against the ordinary, water against the dust. Laundry at midnight, warm circles in the glass. Some things do not need an answer, they only need to pass. A neighbor leaves a basket and returns without a word. The elevator opens once, a late train can be heard. I find an old train ticket inside my winter jeans. The ink is almost vanished, but I know exactly where it leads. The platform in November, your hand inside your coat. The final thing you meant to say, still sleeping in your throat. For a moment all the distance folds itself into my hand. Then the washer changes rhythm and the paper starts to bend. Laundry at midnight, round and round it goes. All the weight I wore today loosens in the clothes. No miracle, no warning, no voice from up above. Just soap against the ordinary, water against the dust. Laundry at midnight, warm circles in the glass. Some things do not need an answer, they only need to pass. I used to think remembering meant keeping every trace, every ticket, every message, every map back to that place. But memory is not a station, it does not need a train. It can live inside the body without taking me again. I hold a paper for a second, then place it near the bin. The door keeps turning slowly, a new cycle begins. Not every road that shaped me deserves another ride. Some journeys fade more gently when we leave the proof behind. Warm glass, low hum, one light No signal in the mountains, one bar then none at all. Your message stops loading halfway through the final line. The map becomes a blank page, the clock forgets the zone. For the first time in a long time, I cannot be reached. The screen reflects the windshield, my face beneath the sky. I tap the same small corner, as if the bars might rise. The silence feels suspicious until the birds begin. Then every missing notification loosens from my skin. No signal, still alive. No blue light in my eyes. The world keeps moving without asking me to reply. No signal, still alive. My heartbeat stays online. I thought connection made me real. I was real the whole time. No signal, nothing wrong. The road keeps carrying on. I do not disappear just because the bars are gone. I pull beside a hillside where the grass reaches the door. Wind moves through the yellow stems like water toward the shore. A plastic bottle in the backseat has warmed beneath the sun. I drink it without checking how much distance I have come. The phone lights up for 1 second, searching, then goes black. No message enters through the hills, nothing calls me back. I used to fill each silence before it could become my own. Now the quiet has a shape that does not feel alone. No signal, still alive. No blue light in my eyes. The world keeps moving without asking me to reply. No signal, still alive. My heartbeat stays online. I thought connection made me real. I was real the whole time. No signal, nothing wrong. The road keeps carrying on. I do not disappear just because the bars are gone. By sunset, the battery falls slowly into red. The sky expands above me with no ceiling overhead. A hawk turns near the ridge line. The valley darkens blue. For once there is no photograph between the moment and the view. I think of all the evenings face down and watch the road